So this video is going to be a comparison of Thailand and the US for a retired household.
What's going on? Look at me sometimes like all you want to do.
And I was in Thailand about 2 months ago. I was there for several months. And so anyway, I'm going to have 5 items on here, and those 5 items take up 80% of the typical retired household income in the US. So we're going to do a comparison here. And anyway, the first item on the list is going to be entertainment. And my average entertainment per month in Thailand was approximately $180. And that would include going to the movies, maybe getting a massage, maybe umbrellas on the beach. You know, it could be anything. Whatever you do for entertainment. It also would include maybe renting movies online, or just, you know, everybody's different. Everybody has different things that they'd like to do. I estimated that my expenses at $180 per month for this. Okay, and the US estimate for that item is $241. Okay. Now the next item on this list is going to be food. My food expenses in Thailand average $300 per month. And I usually set a budget for myself of $10 per day. And, you know, I pretty much stick to that. So, yeah, so $300 per month. And, you know, $10 a day, it actually gives you, you know, pretty good quality of life as far as eating goes, because the food in Thailand is really inexpensive. I often would get breakfast, and it would only cost me maybe $3, and that was a really good meal. You know, so when I say good meal, I mean maybe an omelet. The breakfast would start off with mango, and then I'd have the omelet with bacon and sausage and toast. And it would also include a coffee or a cappuccino. So it's an unbelievable price compared to the US, you know, because the food in the US average monthly cost would be $540. And I believe these numbers are pretty darn close, you know, with the inflation and everything. Yeah, so that's the second item. You know, I just wanted to touch on something else here. You know, on the last item there, the food cost. Now, those costs can vary greatly. You know, if you're somebody that cooks every meal in your home or condo, that hardly eats anything, you know, you could cut that $300 bill probably in half. Or you could go the other way if you go to the nicest restaurants, you know, with steak and stuff like that. You know, that number could go 5-fold. So, and then the other thing too, somebody mentioned to me regarding entertainment before. You know, it's the same scenario. Everybody spends their money differently. You know, so. You know, I'm just telling you how much I spend, but, you know, what I spend isn't going to apply to everybody because everyone's different. One person may not spend anything on entertainment. Somebody else may go to the bars every night. They may spend $1,000 a month on liquor and going to the bars alone. So it's got to be different for everybody. And I'm not going to tell somebody asked me how many times a week does that include going to the movies, and it's like I'm not going to break it down that far, and I think to ask some kind of question like that to me is kind of crazy. But anyway, I appreciate the crazy questions because it helps with the feedback. So the next item on the list is going to be healthcare. And healthcare in Thailand was running me about $140 per month. And basically that's just for prescriptions. Now, if you get health insurance, that's based totally on your age and health history. So, I'm not going to go there for myself. I just kind of self-insure. And but the cost of medical there is really low. It's for most people, it's a minimal amount. You can go to a doctor's appointment for maybe $10, $15. Prescriptions are really cheap. So, medical in Thailand is really good. It's very inexpensive. And so I put $140 per month for the healthcare. Healthcare in the U.S. Is averaging a retired household $535 per month. So there's a fairly big difference there. Now the next item on my list is going to be transportation. And this number, there is a huge difference here between the two, or I think it's huge. Anyway, my transportation cost in Thailand worked out to $90 per month. And so in Thailand they have the bot buses. Those bot buses are only about it's usually 10 baht, so it's about 33 cents basically, or close to 33 cents every time you take a bot bus. And you can get around on those buses once you learn the different locations and stuff. It's really easy to use those buses as long as you're in, kind of near the city. It works out really good. So that same comparable cost in the U.S., the transportation comes in at $592 per month. So it's a huge savings because most, even retirees in the U.S., a lot of them still have car payments. So you've got your car payment, you have insurance, and you have gasoline. So this, I'd say this number is very realistic, so it's a huge savings there. Okay. And then the next item on here is going to be housing. Housing in Thailand, where I was staying, including electric and water, it came in at $371 per month. Now, housing in the U.S. for the average retired household is coming in at $1,573. And these numbers came from the Bureau of Labor Statistics for 2022. So I believe those numbers are even higher now. Yeah, so it's it's just an incredible difference. So I believe for most people look at the numbers and then just, ask yourself, hey, am I happy where I'm at? Or could I maybe live a better lifestyle somewhere else? Just something to consider, especially if you're really unhappy. So, and then for the last item, miscellaneous, that would be like a telephone, maybe immigration, that kind of stuff. I put down, I've got $190 for that. And the US, the average on that worked out to $814. So yeah, so those are the differences. The US subtotal works out to $4,345, and the subtotal for Thailand worked out to $1,271. So that's a difference between the two places, and these numbers are going to change depending on your lifestyle. They could change a lot, but all I know is for myself, the cost of food and pretty much the cost of everything is a lot less in both Thailand and the Philippines. So just something to consider. And anyway, I hope you found this information good. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them down and send them over to me. Have a great day or evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.